According to the information in front of me here, our own Congressman Tom Latham is being honored as a champion of the wind energy. The whole field of wind energy, and we are here in Iowa a huge both provider and builder of everything that goes into it. Congressman Latham, welcome aboard, sir.
How are you, Dan? How you doing this morning?
Doing great. Sounds like you were out in a feed lot somewhere.
I apologize. I'm on a cell phone. I'm just going into a small business roundtable to talk about the tax hike that's coming at the end of the year, if in fact nothing's done. But yeah, the wind energy is extraordinarily important to Iowa, and I'm just honored to get their recognition for our work to make sure that we're able to continue that industry in the state of Iowa.
All right, so this is all about whether or not to continue to offer a tax credit. Is that on the chopping block?
Well, it expires at the end of the year, and what's happening right now is because next year the credit is not in place, that basically the manufacturing in Iowa is shutting down because there are just no orders. The wind energy folks are very willing to look at phasing out this credit over time, but this is really going to be a huge flip as far as they're concerned to be able to continue the manufacturing. There's about 5,000 jobs in Iowa. We have 40-some businesses, manufacturers in Iowa that make components of the windmills themselves, and so it's very important we continue that credit.
All right, so if you just said that there are no orders right now with the tax credit,
for next year.
For next year. So if some people would ask the obvious question, if this is an industry that cannot survive without a tax credit, why should it continue?
Well, we need to have, like I said before, they're willing to phase it out, but this cliff is extraordinarily detrimental as far as the whole industry. Over time, obviously, the industry is maturing. It can continue over time without credit, but to have it cut off on this cliff would basically stop the industry. We would see several thousand jobs laid off immediately. And we need to get this done as quickly as possible.
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
Yes, of it of being able to get this accomplished.
Well, there's going to have to be a tax bill at the end of the year, and unfortunately it's going to be later rather than sooner. This is one of about 50 to 60 what they call extenders that would be considered in that tax package, and it's something that we've got to keep on the forefront. I've been trying to work with leadership to get this to a vote. If it came to the floor by itself, it would pass overwhelmingly, but there's a lot of other extenders that need to be also brought to the floor, and so in a package, and that's what's holding us up. But it will get done, I believe, but right now it's causing a lot of disruption as far as the industry in Iowa.
What about the farm bill itself? What progress has been made towards that end?
Well, what is going to happen next week, we will vote on extending the current farm bill, also picking up the livestock provisions that expired at the first of the year, which is absolutely critical for the livestock producers with the high cost of grain and with the drought. And then that will go to conference with the Senate. It is my hope that we get basically a new farm bill out of that conference, but this is the only thing that will pass at this time on the floor of the House, but it's absolutely critical that we get it done, and I hope that we can get the reforms done that were in both the House passed committee bill and also in the Senate, that this is the way we're going to have to go about it, and it will have the livestock provisions so those folks can get some assistance with the high cost of extraordinarily high cost of grain today. They're really, really struggling in the livestock industry.
Would the extension of the Farm Bill include crop insurance and disaster relief?
It would include certainly the crop insurance. As far as for the livestock folks, yes, we would retroactively have the livestock provisions in that for
So is the wind energy tax credit, are they attached to the Farm Bill or?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are they attached to anything else, or are you trying to do a standalone?
Well, I would like to do a standalone, but that is not going to happen. It's the 60 or 70 other extender tax credits that need to be done also. Unfortunately, it's probably going to end up after the election in an overall larger tax package that will extend all of the current tax law.
All right. Congressman Latham, congratulations on the award, and thank you for joining us this morning, sir.
Thank you, Dan. Great to talk to you.
You bet. Bye-bye. Brief time out, back in a moment at 1040 WA.